What's going on, Internet? Harris Rubenstein here for NBA Weekly. As the NBA offseason continues to roar on, hashtag Happy Leo season, there are plenty of Knicks rumors to go through, especially today after they officially signed Noah Vonleh from the Portland Trail Blazers. Guy was an unrestricted free agent. This will be his fourth team in 4 years, which is not a very good sign for anyone's NBA future. Didn't have a great year last year either. Under 5 points per game and under 6 rebounds in 54 games with Portland. Only a 1-year deal with the Knicks, so probably just a bench guy, not really a long-term piece or a part of the young core. Nothing like that. Just sometimes you got to fill the roster with cheap dudes who can play some minutes when you're getting blown out by 30 on the road in, who knows, Golden State or Dallas or whatever. Sometimes you just need those guys, and Noah Vonleh is certainly going to be one of those guys. All right, let's get to our next rumor here. Are Kyrie and Jimmy Butler coming to New York in 2019? Well, according to Enes Kanter, so is Kyrie and Jimmy Butler, and you know what? Why not Kevin Durant as well? Enes Kanter thinks that all of them are coming to New York City in 2019. Now, I don't think they'll get all three. I think they'll end up getting at least one of them. I would love to see what Jimmy Butler would be able to do with the likes of Kevin Knox and Kristaps Porzingis, but not really sure about Kyrie Irving at this point. I think he's very much focused on this upcoming season and isn't really considering too much what he's going to do next year. He wants to win a title this year with the Celtics, and they'll figure out everything else later. We do have a report also that all this Kyrie Irving, Jimmy Butler camp team-up stuff is coming from Jimmy Butler's camp, not Kyrie Irving. So stay tuned on this. There will obviously be more moving cogs as we go through the offseason and into the start of the new year. But I will say this. It's interesting that Kyrie Irving is attached to the Knicks. We know that he is obviously from New Jersey. All right, let's go to our next Knicks rumor here. According to Enes Kanter, again, there are only 5 teams that are relevant in the NBA this year. He says, quote, Houston, Lakers, Golden State, Philly, Boston. That's it. Well, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? Seeing as he didn't even mention his former team, the Oklahoma City Thunder, who just brought back Paul George on a big 4-year contract. I certainly don't think the Thunder are going to be a title contender, but Kanter's not been able to stop talking about the Thunder this entire offseason. Whenever someone asks him about something going on, rarely does he actually talk about the Knicks. He's usually talking about the Thunder or Russell Westbrook or Kevin Durant. No one really seems to care what his experience has been like so far in New York City. But also one thing for you, Kanter, with Kawhi Leonard in Toronto, you can probably put the Raptors on that list. People are going to care, and they're going to matter this year. So let's add the Raptors to that list of 5 for teams that are actually relevant this year. All right, let's get to our next Knicks rumor. Apparently, Trey Burke dominated at Dyckman Park, put up 35 points in his only appearance. This is great for Trey Burke, seeing him really get involved in the New York City basketball culture. We know that last year, after a really tumultuous start to his NBA career, Trey Burke had a great year last year when he was picked up by the Knicks. He said that he humbled himself and found a great center and ended up just rebuilding his basketball skills up from almost nothing. So he literally started from the bottom, and now he is here. So great for Trey Burke, and again, nice to see him dominating a little street basketball there in New York City. But let me know in the comments section below who should be the Knicks starting point guard this season. Should it be Frankie Smokes? Should it be Trey Burke? Should they trade for someone? What should the Knicks do at that starting point guard spot? Let me know in the comments section below. But that's going to do it for me today. Remember to follow me on Twitter at SportsDean for earlier NBA news and updates. And don't forget to check out NBA Weekly every Tuesday and Thursday morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Time.